Tonight we're learning new details about the destructive fire on Tuesday at a funeral home.
One of the funeral home directors sits down with our Aaron Murray to talk about the recovery of the bodies and what has yet to be recovered.
While the cause to the two-alarm fire is still unknown,
we're assuming it's a total loss.
The damage to the longtime funeral home is very clear.
The ceiling and the walls happened to fall in this hallway that we were in, and so we got out right away.
The Band-Aid on funeral director Bill Cutler's head shows he knows firsthand.
My injuries were exaggerated.
He calls it a scratch, an injury he got while helping firefighters get inside. He says his real worry at the time was for the deceased inside the burning building.
Our worst fear was the condition of the people, for the families. And it was it's just remarkable. Like I said, it was almost like an angel was watching over them, that they weren't, involved in the fire.
With the help of firefighters, all of the bodies inside were taken out safely, none of them damaged. In fact,
none of the services had to be canceled. That's because the funeral home could move them to one of their 4 other locations. And they told us even the burial services didn't have to be canceled. Just a few of them were postponed by a day.
But the ashes and urns of those cremated are a different story, because they are in a part of the building not yet safe enough to enter.
They put me at ease, yes. They put me at ease talking to me today because, as of yesterday, it was going in 1,000 different directions. We didn't know what was going on.
Billy Mendez's mother, Cheryl Escamilla, was to be cremated, and her remains are still inside. But Mendez is not upset.
To me, this is an act of God.
He says he has faith in the funeral home and the fire department to set everything right.
It could have been 100,000 different things. Omaha Fire, they'll get to the bottom of it. The investigators have faith in it.
Still no cause yet on the fire, nor a timeline on when those remains or urns will be able to be removed from the building. Unfortunately, right now, the area where they are stored is just too unsafe for firefighters or funeral home workers to access at this point.
And Aaron, when speaking with Mr. Cutler, did he mention their plans with the building after this investigation is complete?
Yes, he did. He says they plan to rebuild at this same location and said those plans are already in the process.
Thank you. That's Aaron Murray reporting live tonight.
We also know the names of the firefighters injured when fighting the blaze. Mike Terrell is the firefighter injured in his back after a partial collapse of the building inside.
Brad Philippi also injured his back while outside, and William Young injured his foot while fighting the fire on the roof. All 3 have been able to go home.